Madden curse, perhaps. I mean, there's really no explanation to how bad Josh Allen's been
It's been
playing.
very,
Really not.
very
It's
rough.
really not even how bad he's playing. It's how inconsistent. Because there's been a couple games this year where he's looked as good as he ever has,
Yeah,
and
but
then
then
there's
the,
been
the
games.
team as a whole, I just don't think is as good
It's
as they used to be.
John. It stems back to the same goddamn problem that they've had every year. We addressed this in the offseason. We said, what will they do to fix their run game issue? They don't even try to run the ball. They don't have an established running game
No,
besides Josh Allen, like trying to make stuff happen with his legs at times. They do not decide to impose their will at any point ever.
and they
And
need one. They
they need
need
it to
one.
set up play action. They're doing Josh Allen like he's stepping back. They're playing 7-on-7 football, and everyone knows it's a pass every single play. And it's like that's too much to expect these receivers to get open at clips that they need them to get open, and to expect Josh Allen to make something happen on every single play. Like he'll make magic happen, 40% of the time, but you can't ask a guy to do that. Like give the guy a running game, let him get going, let him get comfortable, and then get better coverage matchups down the field. Set it up with true play action. Let that guy unleash the cannon that he has. But just to sling it every single play is it's asinine, man. It doesn't work. It hasn't worked.
No, you're
And
setting yourself up to fail. And I do love the fact that football is kind of like whipsawing back on this direction of like, man, the good teams in this league
yeah.
have deadly run games.
You got to be able to run the ball to set up the pass and vice versa. And if you're one dimensional, whether it's only running or only pass, you're going to struggle. And God, man, I all the slander that he gets, I feel bad, honestly, because I mean, any quarterback in that situation is going to throw a lot of interceptions and have a lot of critical errors that look like it's his fault. And at the end of the day, it is. But you got to do something to help the guy, man. Like,
Hey, you got really upset when I said this a few weeks back, but
I know
there
what
was
you're going to say.
the Matt Stafford comps, man. I mean, come on. They're right
Josh
there in
Allen
front of
has
you.
won a lot more games at this point in his career than Stafford had. He's had more playoff appearances. He's won playoff games. He's
But what I'm
definitely.
saying is that the Lions never really had a consistent run game with Stafford, and Stafford was forced to just sling it all the time,
Yeah.
and that put
And
them
they
in
were
tough
always
situations.
behind. That was the biggest thing. The Bills just choosing to not have a run game, so I
Right.
see that.
They
The
just wake up
Lions
one day and
had to
go.
throw because they were always behind.
Right.
And I mean, they both have ridiculous arm talents, but I don't know. I think it's more comparable, honestly, like Marino.
Sure.
That's like, I
That's
mean, I know
fine.
Marino's one of the best of all time, but in terms of arm talent, in terms of
Yeah.
never getting it done, never having the help
I
that he
mean, I was
truly
gonna
needed.
say Josh Allen might be one of those guys that retires, and we go, "Wow, what an amazing player!" It sucks he never got a ring, right? Like
It's looking
that's
like that, man. I mean, it's not easy to win a championship, and you sure as hell can't do it with your defense banged up and not having a running game.